All right, hey guys, welcome to this week's training. We're going to talk about how this business works and just kind of like the rundown of what we do every day, things to focus on, things to maybe, avoid doing or not doing so much of, and just kind of giving you guys, like the basics. I feel like our team exploded over the last couple months and there's a lot of new faces. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Natalie Nicole Sahutska on Facebook. I am your double diamond leader as well as Johnny, and we have been so blessed to have such an incredible organization and team. And I just wanted to kind of start with my story. For those of you that may not know me, I joined about 2 years ago. I tried to rap and fell in love with it. It's one of those things that I didn't know what it was until I kept having someone ask me over and over again. So I want you guys to remember that, okay? I didn't try it on my first time. I didn't try it, just by seeing a before and after picture. It took right place, right time. I was booked for a photo shoot. 3 days out, 3 days notice. And I was like, well, what's the worst that could happen? It doesn't work, right? So right now we're going into beach season. People are going on vacation. That's like one of the things I keep getting hit with is all these people are going on vacation or they're getting married and they want to tighten and tone up. So offering the wrap is a great way to get the opportunity and the products on people, and that's ultimately our goal with how this business works. Is we want to expose them to the products and the opportunity. And how do we do that? Is we tell them about it. We show it to them, we offer them, we show them our results. If the girl, I had 2 girls following up with me over like a course of like a year. Babe, can you move your jacket please? It's in the video. Thank you. I have super bad like ADD, you guys. So it took literally like 2 years or a year of someone following up with me, to actually want to even try the product or to listen to what the product's about. So if you guys look at your situation, how did you get started? Did you immediately say, yes, Natalie, I'll join you the first time I told you about it? Or, did Carla, Hunter, whoever signed you up, did they, have to follow up with you? Did they have to ask you a couple times and explain it to you, what this could do for you or how valuable the product could be to their lives or to their health? That is ultimately what we have to do. So I want you guys to remember that. Some of you have been telling me, I keep messaging them and they keep ignoring me. It's just not their time, and it will be their time. It's just, the fortunes and the follow-up, like we always say. It takes some time, someone 7 to 21 times of seeing something to even want your product, okay? And then it takes another sometimes 7 to 21 times of following up to actually, order it or try it or buy it. So I also found these statistics that we kind of learned a little bit about at Green Carpet, and I wanted to share with you guys. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. Don't be that 48%. Be that percentage that does follow up with people that are interested in it. If you've ever told anyone about what you're doing, you should be following up with them, right? If you've ever said, oh my gosh, I love the keto coffee because it gives me so much energy, or like, look, this is what it is. And if they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, then the next time, you think of them, follow up and say, hey, I remember, I told you about that product. Did you want to try it? You have to ask. If you're not asking, the answer is always no. So 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. That is so little. So when you think about it like that, you're like, okay, so that means I need to talk to people over and over and over again, but you don't ever want to wait on the same people. So this is why we say, with this business, we talk about the products, we use them, we get our own results, we share results of others, testimonies. Anytime you see, me posting something or saying, if someone says something in the chat, there's nothing wrong with you utilizing that as leverage to try and talk to someone about the product. So like right now, Defining Gel is huge because of our BOGO sale, right? From today through Thursday, maybe Saturday or Friday, they're doing a buy one, get one free on the Defining Gel. Everyone got this in their starter kit. So if you're a brand new distributor, this should be your focus. You should be going live, making videos about it, demonstrating it. I'm going to go live this week too and show like how it looks on my one hand versus the other hand. And then people will be able to see it. You have the little tubes from the starter kit. They should be, on you everywhere you go this week. So that way you can show people, if someone's complaining about dry hands at work, you can be like, oh, try this. Let them sample it. They're going to feel it and see the difference. And then you can show them all the other benefits of it. So if you guys don't know, I'm going to give you some product info about this. So this is basically like a toning lotion. It's half the potency of the wrap. So this can be used every single day. It's not as concentrated, but it will give you the same results over time. So if you guys are writing down notes, this is a good key points to be writing down. So it's going to tighten up your skin. It's going to help with cellulite. It's going to help with stretch marks. It's going to help with varicose veins, the appearance of any type of, like eczema or skin disorder. So lots and lots and lots of benefits. Not only will it do all of that, this stuff's like liquid gold for a reason, you guys. It'll help brighten up tattoos. So I call it like a deeply hydrating lotion. I feel like that is like the basic, most easiest way to let people understand. So I tell them, instead of using a lotion after, my shower, this is what I put on, and it helps tone me up and just keep me tight. It's going to help enhance the results of the wrap. So if you have a wraps customer, this is why they say they did this sale, so that way they can, you guys can follow up with your wrap customer, say, hey, how's it going? Oh, great. We also have a sister product and it's actually on sale now. And then you can try and offer them the BOGO. It helps with bug bites. It helps to repel bugs. So if you're going out like in the wilderness or on hikes like Cassie does, put this on and then bugs won't bite you. Mosquitoes will, fly away from you, which is awesome, especially going into summer. And like for Johnny, he said that this helps his ingrown hairs, okay? He's tried tea tree. He's tried all these other things on the market. And he said that this is the only thing that has eliminated ingrown hairs and any type of like, what do you call it? Razor burn. It's helped with all of that. Like Johnny and I fight over the last bottle sometimes. Like if it's like almost out, I'm like, don't use it. I need it, because it also helps to improve your tan. So like I get spray tans and I feel like it lasts longer because I use the defining gel. So like all those reasons, you guys, there's so many benefits to it. I posted some sample posts in the team page and pictures to use. I recommend posting about it this week once a day, but figuring out different ways to post about it. You don't always have to post, just like a product pitch, like this is what it is. Do you want to order it? You can say a testimony as in, wow, my hands used to crack because I live, in the mountains, and now they're so smooth. I love this product. And that's it. And people are going to be like, well, what is it? Right? They're going to want to know, because if they have dry hands, it's going to help them too. So think about what it's done for you. This is why we say, you have to be using the product, and this came in your kit. So put it on. What does it feel like? What do you notice over time? Is it helping you with, X, Y, and Z? That's what you need to tell people, is your testimonies. Sometimes you guys will message me like, oh my gosh, this, and this, and this is going on because of this product. And I'm like, great, that's a post, because that feedback, it's like you're doing product reviews almost. And that's what's going to get other people interested. Think about when you just seen like an awesome movie. What did you do? You probably told 5 people to go see that movie, right? Same thing with a restaurant. This is no different with the products. You just need to tell people, be excited about it, and then they're going to catch that fire and they're going to want to try it too. So, and how I've been pitching it is I just say, we have this product. It's BOGO right now. You can get 2 for the price of 1. Retail is $75, or it's only $45 for 2 bottles. And then I send them a couple pictures. Pictures do the selling for you. Talk less with your descriptions and send more pictures, and you'll find that you'll be closing customers and distributors, more frequently, because people are visual learners. They want to see it. Same thing with the team page. Why do we have screenshots? Why do we show screenshots, when we need help? It's because we're visual people, and that helps you seal the deal faster. So when you're getting started with this, your first goal is your first 4 loyal customers. If you haven't already called all of your family or texted them and kept following up with your family, friends, your close, circle, your warm market, essentially is what we like to call it, I would be following up with them every 2 days. Hey, we just have a sale. If they said no to supporting you, tell them about the sale. If they said that, not right now, when did they say that? Last week? Okay, things change. Maybe now they just found out that they have to wear a bikini this weekend and now they want to try a wrap. So it's just our job to offer. And if you keep being persistent, okay, this is not bothering, pestering, annoying people or wanting their money. You're being persistent in trying to find them something that will help change their life and that will help change your life, because you're going to get $100 shopping spree and commission. So it works for everyone, right? There's a benefit from every single way. They're going to see that you're serious. And this also goes into the whole consistency aspect with this business. How this business works is you have to be consistent, whether that be posting, messaging, following up, using the products to get your own results. All 5 of those things need to happen every single day, to really catch traction with this business. If you want to promote fast, then you need to be doing all of that all day long, multiple times a day, following up with multiple people. Sometimes you have to follow up with the same person 6 to 21 times or 100 times or 2 years. Sometimes I still haven't signed people up from 2 years ago, and that's okay. I've been going to my lash girl that does my eyelash extensions for like a year now, I feel like, and I've tried getting her on the greens, the wraps, the cleanse. She complains about her energy sometimes, and I'm trying, and it wasn't until Keto Energy came out that she's like, wow, I was just looking at ordering B vitamin drops for under the tongue, and I was like, no girl, you need to try this. I gave her a sample. She instantly loved it. She had her husband try it. She became a loyal customer the next day. So sometimes it's finding the right product for that person, and how you're going to do that is by continuously being in front of that person, whether it be, like I said, giving them a product to try, posting about different things, getting to know them. Ask them, what are you trying to do? What are your goals? I do this all the time. People think sometimes the wraps are for weight loss, and they're not. So when you educate them and you take the time to let them know, like, no, look, this is what's going to get you where you want to go. And then, asking them, do you drink coffee? And just asking questions is going to allow you to better understand them and their needs. When you take you out of the equation and you focus on them and helping them, that's when you're really going to, reap the rewards. Because of course you want to make money. Of course you want to get your $100 shopping spree. But when you're focusing on what does that person need, do they actually need this product, or could they get something else and get better results? So that's kind of what I look at and I focus on whenever I'm talking to people. My mindset is, what do they need? If they initially ask you about the cleanse, stay with the cleanse and just pitch them, the cleanse pricing and what it does, and that's it. Don't ask them about their goals, especially if they come from a host to host. If they are saying, well, what else do you have? What will give me the best results? Then you can kind of play around with it and say, maybe let's hop on a phone call, 5-10 minutes. When are you free? I can better explain what we offer, and then walk them through your website. I am a huge, huge advocate of this. I'll call people and I'll say, do you have a computer in front of you? Okay, great. This is my site. And I'll be very patient on the phone with them and just walking them through my site. So I'll tell them, okay, click on shop, click on, what the fit. This is our fit packs that save you the most money. How does that all look? And then I wait. And then I have them look at it, and like they're clicking on it. And then you, being the new distributor, you may not know, all of your website yet, which is fine. Go on the website on speaker on your end as well. And you guys are clicking on the same stuff together. This is how you're going to learn and how you're going to teach them too. Just read the stuff to them as you're looking at it, okay? And also, take some time and do a little bit of homework. If you want to take this business and really, really make something out of it and go full time with it and get that $5,000 Emerald bonus and, get to where you want to be with it, you're going to have to take it serious. And what do I mean by that? Treat it like a job. It's going to pay you like a job. Treat it like a hobby. You're going to continue to pay for the auto ship like a hobby. So when you take time, like set aside an hour a night and just read and research and learn and pour into yourself with all the goodness. Go on your website, click around, get familiar with it. It's no different than you starting a job as a server. Do they quiz you on the menu? I think they do, right? Like you have to learn the menu. Pretend your website is your menu. And once you know everything and you know where it's at and what it does and what it, obviously not what it tastes like, but what it can do with the results, that's when you're truly going to feel like an expert in your field and in this business, and you're going to feel confident. People buy from confident people. You may not have tried everything, which is fine. You can ask in the chat, hey, what's this feel like, or what's this taste like, or, whatever the case is. But when you are confident in what you're selling, that is portrayed through the energy, okay? People sense energy. So something else to keep in mind, if you're in a bad mood, if someone, just said something nasty to you, if you got into a fight with your boyfriend, don't be trying to message people, okay? Don't. Put your phone down, go listen to a positive video, you know, do some self-development, focus on other things versus communicating with people, because people can portray what your energy is. If you are down, if you're sad, if you're in a negative mood, people are going to sense that. So take that time to maybe, you know, go read through the team page or go read through your website. And then whenever, you know, you're ready to kind of like, you had a little, you know, time to yourself, go have a walk, go work out, go do something. That's when you can get back to your phone and messaging. Sometimes, you know, Johnny and I have to do that too, where we're like, all right, we need to put our phones down because right now is just not a good time, you know, and we'll just get back to, you know, to work a little bit later. So something else I wanted to say, going back to it, don't prejudge people, okay? Your family and friends might be like, oh yeah, that's cool, like I'll just keep watching you. No, you still should ask them, okay, well, can you please support me? I know that you would love hair, skin, and nails. You've been telling me for like a month that you've been trying to grow your hair out with biotin and it's not working. I know you will love this. And then just send them before and after pictures. You know, don't be scared to be a little bit pushy with people that you know. I told Johnny, I'm signing you up. I don't care what you have to say. I'm going to make double the money. And that was it. And he didn't want anything to do with this business for the first, 2-3 months. And then I got a comma in my paycheck, and that's when Johnny's like, so what are you doing with that? So sometimes you have to follow your gut and your intuition and just go with it, okay? If you know that these greens are going to help change your mom's life because, you know, she has heartburn and she has all these health problems, be like, Mom, you need this. And like, be aggressive in the sense that you're assertive and you're confident and you're not, you know, like pushing her away where she doesn't want to talk to you. But, you know, you are saying like, Mom, like, I know you need this. Like, let's get you signed up, okay? So when you do that and you're confident and you assume the sale, that's another thing, mindset, you guys, law of attraction. If you are telling yourself, I'm going to sign up 4 customers today, you probably will. If you're telling yourself, oh, no one wants this, no one's messaging me back, no one's going to message you back. So sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm signing people up today. I don't know who I'm signing up, what for, but I'm signing people up. And then I get to work and then I sign people up. It's because I tell myself I'm doing it. So like today, I'm like, I'm signing up a distributor, and I've been talking to people all day long. You guys, my inbox has been going crazy. And I know it's coming. Like I feel it. Like you get into that motion of when you're talking to so many people, eventually someone's going to sign up. And that's another thing, you guys, this is a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more people you expose to this opportunity and the products, the more success you're going to have. It does not just come from the same, you know, 20, 50 people on your potentials list, or the same, you know, 200, 2,000, 5,000 friends. People that have been in network marketing for a long time, they delete from 500 friends all the time, and then they're re-adding because you want new people coming to your storefront. So look at your social media as like your store. You don't just want the same 5 people going in and out of your store, right? Let's say like if you had like a flower shop. No, right? You're probably going to go bankrupt. You're going to go under. You're not going to be able to make a profit. But if you put advertisement out there and you call your friend and say, hey, I just opened up this flower shop. If you know anyone that needs flowers, you know, I can help them. You're going to keep getting people. So sometimes asking for referrals is also a great way. If you have a friend or a family member that has a big network that works at like a big time, you know, corporation, or has a lot of people that they talk to, let them know what you're doing and say, hey, I don't know if this is for you, but if you know anyone that I could help, you know, with these products or making an extra income from home, please send them my way. Referrals is a huge part of network marketing. This is something that we kind of got away from, I feel like, and now it's like back full force with this whole host to post thing, is asking for referrals. People want to help, you guys. People do want to help. So if you ask and, you know, offer a chance for them to give you those referrals, they will. But if you don't even think about it, they're not going to think about it either, right? Or it just may take longer. So making sure you guys are writing down your list, going through that welcome email. If you're brand new, that should be your first steps. If you still haven't watched The Secret, you need to do that tonight, because it's just going to change how the rest of the week and the month goes for you. I promise you that. So posting is not asking either. So if you are posting and you have likes and, you know, you haven't talked to that girl in like 6 months, I would message her and be like, hey, thanks for the love of my post. Are you interested in more information on the defining gel? They're showing interest by liking it. Now, if you get like 200, 300 likes on a post and it's always people that are supporting you, do you have to message every single one of them if you know that they're happy with another opportunity? No, not necessarily. But if you get that gut feeling like, ooh, I think she's interested, you better message her, because she probably is interested. And if you don't message her, someone else will. And I say that with love. So sometimes, you know, we get scared to message people like, oh, what if they say no? You have to message people. This is a, you know, messaging, posting, following up type of business. You will follow up, you will message people, and then that's how you're going to sign people up. Sometimes you do get lucky and people just, you know, come to you and say, hey, I want to buy this, and then they order it, but that's not always necessarily the case. So am I going too fast? Are you guys understanding everything? Am I giving enough examples? Ashley, are you good? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So a little bit more on growing your network. If you're focusing on Instagram, I would be following new people every single day and also interacting with them, going through their posts, liking, commenting. Comments are weighed more in the algorithm. So every time you get a comment on one of your posts, you should be commenting back and also dropping a gift. That's going to help give your post more visibility, so that way more and more people see it. So instead of asking for love on stuff, this is what you can do to boost your post, as well as before you actually post, going through on your potential stuff and liking and commenting on their things. This is like a little trick that we do. Then they're actually probably going to see the post that you post right after you do all that liking and commenting and interacting on their stuff, unless Facebook and Instagram changed it, Johnny. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But on Facebook as well, you guys, go on your friends list, your friends pages. So like whoever's like your best friend, go on their page. That's what I'm trying to get at. Go on their page, go on their post, who's liking, commenting on their stuff. Add those people if you're not friends with them. When you're adding from your warm market, you're adding people that you know, people that they know, they're more than likely to trust you. Sales and network marketing is built on trust, right? You probably sign with whoever you signed up with because you trusted them, not because they're just trying to sell you on it, but because you vouch for their opinion and for their you know, for their guidance and whatever the case is. So when you're adding people that you know, they're like, oh, I know Krista, she's friends with so-and-so, so she must be a good person or a friendly person or whatever. So then they're going to accept your friend request. Also, when you're growing your network, making sure that your profile is attractive. You know, this is attraction marketing, what we like to focus on. So make sure you do have a presentable, you know, little bio, that you do have a selfie of you, you know, of your face on Instagram, not something else because it's a little bubble, you know, things like that. So just look at your page. We have information in the team page if you need to do like a facelift. You know, try and do like things like look at it and be like, would I join myself? Would I buy from myself? That's kind of what you want to do every time you post, or every time, you know, you may not be getting people accepting your friend requests. You know, look at your page. What does it look like? What does it say when you scroll through, you know, the your news feed? Does it look like you're just trying to sell people, or do you look like you're a fun, you know, free-spirited, positive person? You know, whatever the case is. So just be mindful of that. Presentation is everything. You know, I don't recommend, you know, really swearing or talking negative or down upon people on your page, because people don't want to join that. People want to join positive people. Let me see what else I wanted to say. Pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully this gave you some good pointers and just reminders if you're, you know, if you're a leader on here. Making sure too that you are utilizing the customer page. So that customer page has a lot of information, but it's kind of like buried, you know, because how group pages now go is like when you post, everything else kind of gets pushed down. So don't be scared to search. Don't be scared to scroll all the way down. Go to the photos and you can look at the pictures. So the Loyals for Life page is for you guys to get better results, and also for the customers. If you're scrolling through something and you're like, oh, you know, this could probably help my customer with, you know, their diet or whatever, tag them in it. That is keeping in contact with them. And when you sign customers up and distributors up, retention is everything in this business. You want to retain them. You want them to be happy, to get results, to be using the products, for life, so that way they don't go anywhere, right? That's how we truly get residual income with this, is by being the best mentor and the best, you know, rep that we can be, basically. So reaching out to them, saying, hey, how are you? How's it going? You know, be more loyal to your loyal customers than your distributors, or than your potentials, I mean, and they'll never go anywhere. So just being, you know, mindful of that. I kind of have like a system in place where if I feel like I haven't talked to a lot of my customers, one day I'll literally just go through and just message all of them that I've signed up in the last couple months and just be like, hey, how's it going? That's it. It's just, hey, how are you? How was your Mother's Day? You know, just something simple just to check in with them. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Ask them, you know, are they loving the products? Are they wanting to try the, you know, something new? And like right now, I would be messaging them about the BOGO sale because it's this week and it's an awesome, awesome promotion. So, it's pretty much it. I don't feel like there's that much more to it because this business is really simple, you guys. I want you to look at it this way. Ultimately, we use the products, we share results, we post on social media, and we help other people get the products or the results as well. So when you look at it like that, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And just being consistent with it. The more you do this, the better you're gonna get, and you know, the more that's gonna make out of it. So if anyone has any questions, definitely don't hesitate to unmute yourself, or you can put them in the chat. Questions?
Hey Nat, I have a question. Sorry, the baby's bouncy in the back, so I don't know if you can hear me.
It's okay.
So with it being $45 and they get the 2-for-1, they pay the shipping on that also, or is that free shipping?
Yep, they pay on the shipping. Free shipping was what they did like 2 weeks ago with the Keto Energy.
Okay. And what does shipping normally run? Does it depend on what the order is?
Yeah, it depends on the order weight and it depends on where they live. So I get their information and I say, I'll let you know the exact total before I check out, or I'll let them know. I'll say, I can tell you the shipping option. I just need your information first to enter it. So as you're entering their information, you can send them a picture of like, you know, the 7 to 14 day, 3 to 7, and then I just let them pick. Because sometimes, let's say they were going, you know, on vacation or out of town, like they need it, you know, before a certain date. So I let them pick. And sometimes people do pay for 2-day or 1-day shipping. So it just depends on what they want to do.
Perfect. Thank you.
Any other questions, you guys? No? All right.